Hello friends, we are going to calculate the deflection and slope at location C using the Castigliano's first theorem, or we can say that the energy principle. Now the given beam is cantilever beam having the 2-point loads at distance 3 meter as a 20 kilonewton and at distance 5 meter as a 30 kilonewton from fix and support. So let us first calculate the slope of given beam at location C. Now according to the Castigliano's theorem, we have to calculate the slope, or we can say that the rotation, by equation 1 by EI as a constant value, limit from 0 to L, or we can say that the over entire span sectional moment mx into del mx by del m into dx, where the partial derivation with respect to moment, which is an arbitrary moment at location C. So for slope we have to assume an arbitrary moment at location C as clockwise moment as shown in the figure. For calculation of slope, we will have two segments, which is A to B and B to C. So let us calculate the moment with respect to B to C segment. We will have the section in between B to C, and if we take the origin at C, then this cross section is as shown in the figure, where origin is C and distance is x meter from the location C. While for A to B segment, if we take this section in between A to B and take the origin as a B, then the cross section is look like this, where at location B 20 kilonewton point load is there, and at location C 30 kilonewton point load is there. And for segment A to B, we have to assume distance x from the origin as a B. Noted that if we take this distance, or we can say that the segment AB, then distance of x, or we can say that the sectional distance must be from A or B, and the rest distance is as given in the B. Now let us calculate the tabular form required for the Castigliano's theorem, as for B to C segment, for origin is C, limit for this B to C segment is 2 meter, or we can say that 0 to 2 meter. Moment of inertia is not given, so we can take it as a constant as a EI. Now moment at this section, so if we take the moment in the right hand direction, then it is clockwise, and clockwise moment is taken as negative, hence the value is negative. Now 30 kilonewton load into distance as a 30x, and external moment is m, and we never multiply a distance with the moment, hence the value is only minus m. Now partial derivation, it means it is the del mx, and we are going to calculate the slope, hence del mx by del m for the rotation. So partial derivation of minus 30x with respect to del m is 0, and minus m is with respect to m, it is minus 1. Now going ahead for the second segment, which is A to B, if we take the origin as a B, and A to B segment distance is 3 meter, moment of inertia is EI. Now at this location, if we take the moment of 30 kilonewton, so it is 30 into distance from that and the distance from the section is x plus 2. So it is minus 30 in clockwise direction, and in right hand side direction clockwise moment is negative, hence 30 to x plus 2. Now for 20 kilonewton load, it is 20 into x, so minus 20 x, and external moment is m, so minus. Now partial derivation with respect to moment is minus 30 into x plus 2, which is 0, minus 20x is also 0, and minus m with respect to m is minus 1. Now going ahead for the calculation, our equation is theta, which is equal to 1 by EI integration of 0 to L over entire span mx into del mx by del m dx. Now we have two segments. So according to the superposition theorem, we have to calculate theta for both of the term and we have to take the algebraic summation. So let us put it as a theta BC and theta AB. So we have to apply this equation for both of the term. So first of all, for the BC span, it is 1 by EI, limit of segment is 2 meter, hence our limit is 0 to 2. Now mx is minus m minus 30x, so and partial derivation of strain energy with respect to moment is minus 1, so multiplying by minus 1 into dx. Now for the span AB, it is 1 by EI, limit is 3 meter, so it is 0 to 3. Moment is as tabular form as a minus 30 into x plus 2 minus 20x minus m, and del mx by del m is minus 1. Now solving this term, we will have 1 by EI as a constant, 0 to 2, minus 30x minus 1 as a 30x, minus m minus 1 as a m into dx, plus for rest term it is 0 to 3 minus 30 into x plus 2 into minus 1 as a 30 into x plus 2 minus 20x into minus 1 as a plus 20x minus m into minus 1 as a m dx. Now solving this term, we will have derivation of 30x with respect to dx, which is equal to 30 x square by 2. Now we know that the m, which is arbitrary moment at the location of C, there isn't external moment, hence the value of moment is 0 in both the term. Now for rest term, 30 into x, which is 30x, and integration with respect to dx is 30 x square by 2. Now limit for this term is 0 to 2 and limit for rest term is 0 to 3, hence 30 x square by 2 for the first term. Now 30 into 2, 60, so partial derivation of 60, which is equal to 60x, and partial derivation of 20x is 20 x square by 2, and limit is 0 to 3. Now closing the limits, we will have the value as 30. Now x square, upper limit is 2, so 2 square by 2, plus now rest term is 30 x square and limit is 3, so 3 square by 2 plus 60 into 3 plus 20 into 3 square by 2, and our value for theta using this solution, we will have 465 by EI in terms of kilonewton meter square. So using Castigliano's theorem, we can find out the rotation at location C, or we can say that the free end as a 465 by EI. Now let us going ahead for the calculation of deflection of same beam. As focusing on the beam, we have to calculate the deflection under the point C, and observing the figure, if we assume at location C there exists a point load of 30 kN, arbitrary load P as a 30 kN at location C, and till the calculation we are ignoring the 30 kN value, and instead of 30 kN we are going to use a arbitrary load as a P. So let us go for the segment of the given section for the deflection is, as we solved for the external moment, or we can say that the rotation of C, same steps will be followed for the deflection at location C, but the difference is instead of moment we are going to use arbitrary load, which is P, and in this term we have P is equal to 30 kilonewton, but we are going to use this value after the integration. So let us focus on the BC span. Our section for B to C segment and origin is C as shown in the figure, while for the rest part for segment AB our distance from B is x, while from B to C is 2 meter, and we change 30 kilonewton as an arbitrary load as a P. Now going ahead for the calculation of tabular form as, now for the calculation of delta C, first we observe the span B to C where origin is C. Now limit for B to C span is 2 meter. Moment of inertia is not given, hence it is EI, which is constant. Now the moment at section, it means the moment at this location, which is P into x in clockwise direction, and right hand side it is negative, so minus Px, and partial derivation for the deflection step, it is del mx by del P. So partial derivation with respect to P is minus x. Similarly for the second step, or we can say that the segment AB or origin is B, limit of segment AB is 3 meter, EI is constant. Now for P kilonewton, the moment at section, which is equal to P into distance from section is x plus 2, so it is minus P into x plus 2, and for 20 kilonewton it is 20 into x, so it is minus 20x, and partial derivation with respect to P, so minus P into x plus 2, which is minus x plus 2, and minus 20x as a 0, so it is 0. Now using the Castigliano's theorem, we will have delta at particular location, which is 1 by EI integration over entire span moment at section into partial derivation of moment with respect to arbitrary load into dx. Now we have two segments, so which is equal to delta segment BC plus delta segment A to B. So first of all let us calculate the segment BC first, hence it is 1 by EI. For BC span our limit is 0 to 2. Now the multiplication of moment with respect to del mx by del P, so minus Px into minus x, it is Px square dx. So let us calculate the value. We will have 1 by EI Px square integration say P x cube by 3, and limit is 0 to 2, but we know that our P value is 30 kilonewton. So let us put the value 30 kilonewton in terms of P. So 30 upper limit is 2, so 30 into 2 cube by 3 into EI, which is equal to 80 by EI as a delta segment P to C. Similarly for delta AB, which is equal to 1 by EI integration limit 0 to 3 meter as a segment distance or limit is 3 meter. So 0 to 3, mx as a minus P into x plus 2 minus 20x multiplication of del mx by del P as a minus x plus 2 dx. Now solving this term, we will have P into x plus 2 into x plus 2, it is x plus 2 square, hence it is x square plus 4 plus 4x, or we can say that a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now second term is minus 20x multiplied by minus x plus 2, hence it is plus 20 into x square plus 2x into dx. Now 1 by EI P as a constant value. Now integration of x square as a x cube by 3, 4 as a 4x, 4x as a 4, x square by 2, and limit is 0 to 3, while second term is plus 20 x square integration as a x cube by 3 plus 2x as a 2 x square by 2, and limit of entire AB segment is 0 to 3. Now let us closing the limits. We will have 1 by EI, P value as a 30 kilonewton, so 30 multiply by limit as a 3, so 3 cube by 3 plus 4 into 3, 4 into 3 square by 2 plus 20 into 3 cube by 3 plus 2 into 3 square by 2. Now solving entire terms, we will have delta AB which is equal to 1260 by EI. Now according to the superposition theorem, our delta at location C is nothing but summation of delta BC plus delta AB. Delta BC is 80 by EI and delta AB is 1260 by EI, hence total delta C which is equal to 80 plus 1260 divided by EI, hence our deflection at location C which is equal to 1340 by EI. Thus we can use the Castigliano's both theorem for the calculation of rotation at particular location or deflection at particular location using the arbitrary load or moment at the location where we have to calculate the slope and deflection. Thank you.